Yes. Yes, we are live. Hi guys, let me see if there's someone there. I'm looking for someone who's there. Let me see. If you're there, please let me know. Yeah. Happy Sunday to everyone. Happy Sunday. Hi, I see you. Welcome. Happy Sunday evening. Welcome. Thank you for tuning in, guys. Thank you. Hi, my dear. How are you, Magoya? How is your Sunday? Where are you watching me from? Happy Sunday. Yeah? Happy Sunday to you, Mangoya. Hi, how are you? Oh, you're in Zimbabwe. Woo. How is Zimbabwe? Is it the same timeline with Kenya? What time is it now? Here in Canada, it's 11:33 a.m. Hi, my dear Naishoi. Hi, Gladys Naishoi. Happy Sunday to you. Happy Sunday to you too. How are you? How is Zimbabwe, Mangoya? Hi. Oh, I sent the link on the comment section. I put it there, guys, just in case. Yeah. I put the link on the comment section. How is your Sunday, Gladys? How are you? Here it's 19. Mangoya says in Zimbabwe it's 1934. Okay. So Mangoya says Zimbabwe is all good. That's good. That's good to hear. It's always good to hear you're doing fine. Everything is going on well, because with the current situation right now, we have to wish each other the best, right? We always wish each other the best, because it is already hard as it is, yeah? But we make the best out of every situation. We make the best out of every situation, yeah? I'm also good, I thank God. Hi, Joy. Oh my gosh. It's been a minute, Joy. I've not seen you around. How is everything, Joy? It's been a minute. How is everything going on? Yeah. Oh, Gladys is saying, I can't complain. I thank God, at Cynthia. Yeah, that's true. That's true, yeah. Please give this video a like, guys. I always forget. I don't know why I always forget to tell you. Please give this video a like. Yeah. Yeah. We can't complain. That's what Gladys is saying. That yeah, it's true. As long as we are here, we are alive, we are breathing, we can't complain. It means we have a second chance, yeah? We have a second chance to make the best out of our situation. That's true. Joy Ruto is saying, how are you? We are fine here in Kenya. I'm fine, thank you, my dear. Yeah? Fine, thank you, Joy. I can't complain. And I'm so happy you guys are doing fine. Yeah. We always wish each other the best because we know we still have an opportunity, we still have a chance to make the best out of this life. Yeah. Joy Ruto is saying, I have been busy, but I'm back now. Welcome back. What were you doing, Joy? Joy Ruto is saying she has been busy, but she's back. Welcome back, Joy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Welcome our guest. We have a guest today. Today we are talking about how to deal with teenagers. I hope Anafi will join because Anafi is 18 years old. Yeah, and he's a different kind of teenager. You know, because he hangs out with either he hangs out with me or he hangs out with Joyce, or he's always hanging out with older people, meaning he's
Not
yes, he's making the best out of his life,
exactly.
meaning he's making the best out of his. Hi, Joy. Joy Ruto is also in studio. Welcome, welcome.
Welcome.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
How have you been?
I'm good. I'm good, Cynthia. It has been long. I've not come here. I've been busy, but now at least I can say I'm back.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, it's been a while. I've not seen
But
you.
you are full.
Sorry?
You are wondering where I went to? I am here. I'm here. I'm back now.
Welcome, welcome. It's been a minute.
Thank you.
It's been a while. I've not seen you in studio. I've not seen you in the comment section. So I thought maybe even you came to Canada. Yeah, because
I'm supposed to submit my tomorrow.
Wow.
Whoa,
All the best.
Wow. Congrats.
I'm supposed to submit my visitation visa tomorrow.
Oh, we are praying for you.
All the best. All the
yes.
best.
We are praying for you. Oh my gosh. I know it must be nerve-wracking. It's usually a very nerve-wracking experience.
Yeah.
You feel so nervous and scared, and oh my gosh.
So true.
But we thank God we reached there.
Yeah, it shall be well. Everything will be okay. Everything will be okay. Yeah, we are praying for you. We hope to see you here soon.
Yes,
we hope
sure. When I come there, I will holler you there and say I'm here.
Yeah.
I know. Yeah. How is everything? How is work? How is
Yeah, here in Kenya we are doing fine.
Okay.
We can't complain. We thank God for the good health.
Yes,
at least
for sure.
Nowadays we don't hear many news about corona. We are happy.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah, at least people are back to business now. When they say they remove the what do we call the curfew? At least people are back. They're happy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. That's good. Wow. At least so. Oh, guys, today we are dealing with teenagers. I have a teenager already, so I have some experience. I'll be speaking from some experience because raising teenager, enjoy your young. You can tell us your experience. You can tell us.
You can start. I will join you. I am here. Let me listen first.
Yes. Yes. So today we are dealing with teenagers. I hear some echo. I don't know where the echo is coming from. Gomez, is it?
No, it's not on my side.
Oh. Oh yeah, it's quiet now. It's quiet now. So I think I will go first, and then Gomez, you will come in and then share some of your experiences. Yeah. Actually, Gladys is saying there is an echo, but now it's quiet. It's quiet now. It's quiet. So yeah, today we are dealing with teenagers. We all know it's not easy to deal with teenagers because number one, teenagers are know-it-all. You know, you tell a teenager something and they are like, okay, I already know that. There's nothing you're telling me about it. And then as a parent, you know, you feel so discouraged because you're trying to tell someone not to go a certain way because you've been there, you know, you've been there, you've done that. You're trying to avoid for them to make a mistake. But to them, it's like, how do you say, unawaonea? You know, you are like, they already know about it. You know, they are know-it-alls. Teenagers are the hardest people to raise because they are know-it-alls. They think they already know what you're talking about, and there's nothing you're telling them about. Yeah? There's nothing you're telling me about. And then you try to direct them in the right path. Yeah? Don't hang out with people who are like this, you know, people who have no direction, people who are doing like, you know, because you always find teenagers hanging out with people, you know, doing these funny smoking things. You find your teenagers either going out with, you know, people who like this boda thing. I've seen a number of teenagers who are using boda to steal from people. And they are very young kids. Very young kids. You even wonder how they even got that even motorbike in the first place. Yeah. And it is a pity. It is a real pity when you see your teenager go astray. There's one time I saw this story of a lady. She was talking about her teenage son who was shot by in Isili. I remember that story. And then she had said, oh, I had talked to my son and I had told him, finally, they are going to catch up with you and they are going to, you know, delete you, something like that. But the son could not listen. And it actually happened. Yeah. Because the mom had prophesied, if you don't change your ways, if you don't do the right thing, finally the law is going to catch up with you. You see, kind of, that is what I'm talking about, telling your son not to go a certain path, but they are not listening. They think they already know. Yeah. Or they think you are too old to tell them, you know. They think you've never been a teenager to know what they are doing. Yeah. Such kind of behavior is what we are talking about. We are trying to help people to understand, and especially for my experience, especially living abroad, children here are brought up very different from the way we bring them up from back home. From back home, the thing I experienced is from back home, we are already used to a kind of a survival kind of life. The life here is very different, and I discovered that we handle teenagers very differently because the life here is a bit softer, you know. So kids here want you to hold them so close, like they want conversations. They don't want to deal with corporal beating. They don't like corporal beating. You know, back home you unachukua mwiko and then unachapa mtu. Here, here you cannot do that because they will call 911 on you. they will call 911. So here it's like raising a teenager is very difficult because you cannot do corporal beating on them. You can't. Now, the only thing left for you to do is to talk to them heart to heart, kind of raising your kids. That's the kind of life, because otherwise they will dial 911 on you, and now that's another issue for the parent, because now you have entered into the records, yeah, which affects, your papers or whatever. So I have found it very, very different raising a teenager here and raising a teenager from back home. At least from back home, they know the corporal kind of way, because they can't call anyone, yeah. They utamchapa tumuiko tuili or shipi or something, but here you can't. It's very different. You have to talk to them heart to heart. Otherwise, it's gonna end up very badly, yeah. So those are some of the experiences that I've seen. And if only teenagers knew that we are doing this for their own sake. We are doing this to have their life, to make their life better, to have some structure into their life. If only they knew the parents or the teachers are trying to make the best out of them, to help them through the emotions, because also as teenagers, we understand it's a bunch of emotions, different kind of emotions going through. Your body is changing, your mentality is changing, everything is changing. So some of them become overwhelmed if they are not in the right state of mind. They become overwhelmed because once they join a certain group, and maybe a certain group, they are doing these funny things, they get lost. But some are very, very, what can I say? Their mindset is very, very firm. It's not easy to sway them in whatever direction, because some people will listen to you very keenly and understand, okay, I'm not supposed to do this, yeah. Those are some of the experiences that I've seen with teenagers, but also I've seen with someone like Anafi, who likes to hang out with older kind of people. And as a teenager, I can't even imagine myself. I wasn't, focused like that. You can see his focus is in the right place. Yeah. He's always hanging out with older ladies. He's hanging out either here just to learn how to move abroad, or he's hanging out with Joyce, trying to get information how to move abroad. You can see his mindset is different. It's very, very different from normal, regular teenager, which we always commend him. People always commend him, even here, wherever he goes, because we can see for 18 years, to have such a mindset is a blessing, His parents must be very proud. Yeah. Yeah. So, Gomez, you have anything?
Yeah, I can say that it's not easy, even back here at home.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, our government has said that there is no caning of kids in school. So it is very tough nowadays. It's not as hard as the way we were brought up, and we came out to be good, You'd know differentiate between the bad and the good. You'd even respect an adult. So nowadays, because now the corporal punishment even in school has been removed, it is very hard, because even for teachers, they cannot even pinch your child. They give them time out. What is that time out? Seriously. Like my son came the other day and told me that one of their classmates was saying that their teacher is the teacher the innerwear, akamuita teacher wa innerwear. He told me, the boy is called who? Let's say the boy is called Kim. Kim said that our teacher is teacher Panti. Can you imagine? And the only thing the teacher could do is give the boy time out. They take a chair, they tell the child to go and sit outside the class, sitting outside the class. Unlike us, we were told to kneel down, and before you kneel down, you are pinched, you are caned, then you go outside and kneel down for the lesson. And then now when the teacher has come out, you go to the staff room, you explain yourself, and then you still get some caning, and then your teacher is called, your parent is called in school. The boy was done nothing, and that was on a Tuesday. I even followed up and asked my son, teacher did what to that boy? Nothing. They just told the boy to go and sit outside with the seat and think about what they've said. You think about it, like seriously, you are thinking. So for me, if I was asked, if you do not straighten a tree when it is low, when it is down on the ground, when you see it starting folding and you're not tying a string to make it straight, it will be hard for you to make it straight when the stem has already grown and the roots are already deep down the ground. That way you cannot. If we start teaching our teenagers now, even though the schools have refused for us to cane the children, here back at home as a parent, train your child to respect adults. Train your child to respect mature people. Train your child to respect a grown-up. When they see grown-ups, you remember when we were kids. I remember very well. When I was a child, my mother would tell me, when mature people are in the house, you leave. You cannot stay with them in the same sitting area. You'll go to their bedroom, maybe he has dropped like that, or maybe even you're just told to go outside and play. But here, nowadays, the kids are just seated there, you're talking, they're listening to everything you're saying. It's so hard. If you train your child in the way they should go, they'll never forget it when they are old. For example, we can talk about like Anafi. Anafi has a special character on its own. He learns that talking to teenagers of my age, they are not making sense, because teenagers at his age, these are 18 years, they are still clubbing. You see? They're still outside there trying to find themselves.
Yes.
They don't even know about themselves well. For Anafi, he is doing it a different way, learning from those people who have been there before him.
Yes.
And that way will make this child to be more mature, more principled, and more disciplined, and more focused.
Yes.
You'll find that this child, even he will know how to bring up children that he never even got, because he has had experience from people and had experience from mature people, talking about teenagers, talking about going abroad, talking about different things, government and all that. He'll be a very responsible man, you see?
Yeah.
So coming back to our topic, our own children. My kids right now are small. I already have a teenager, and it's so difficult. I always tell him, let me tell you, don't think that you're smarter than I am. You might be a little bit smarter, but I am smart. I've been there before. And if you don't listen to what I'm telling you now, you're going to mess your life up and you'll have no one to blame. And he will be like, it's my life. I tell him, yeah, it's your life for now. But you are under my roof. You're still my child. If anything happens to you, you'll rush back to me.
Yes.
As my child. And I'll still embrace you as my child. So as my child, can you try and listen to what I'm telling you? You see? As my child, can you learn from what I'm telling you? Don't be like a flag. Wherever the wind blows, you go. Be yourself. Don't let other teenagers influence you. In a teenager stage, it's very difficult because they pressurize each other. And you find that this child ends up even smoking just because other teens are doing it. It's not cool. I tell him, it's not cool. Be yourself, be individual, choose your life. Because at the end of it all, it's just for a period. I just tell him, right now, it's only for 4 or 5 years you're playing with this kind of people or this group. The next time maybe we might move and go to another area, or maybe we go
Yes.
to a different country. You better learn to be responsible on your own, to choose the right thing. Be you, be me. Don't be us. Because when there's an echo, hello, can you hear me? There's an echo.
Hello?
Hello, now the echo has gone.
Yes,
Like I was
because
saying,
okay.
I always tell my teenager, be you, don't be us. Because I always tell him, when you're caught doing something, or maybe you abuse someone by verbal words, maybe you talk ill about someone, it will be generalized all of you. But at the
Yes.
end of it all, when it becomes by punishment, it will be you alone.
Yes.
Maybe in school, it's in high school, you've jumped out of the fence. You are a group, but you are the one who was caught.
Yes.
It will not be us, it will be me. And at the end of it all, whatever you do, there will be a consequence that will hurt you. And in the future, you'll end up regretting things that you can never turn back on.
Yes.
So try
Yes.
and be yourself. Try and enjoy your youth as you are. If you see them smoking, you don't have to smoke for you to fit in. Leave them alone. You'll find another group. Go to church. Join youth group. You'll have friends from home. You'll still have friends in church. You'll still have friends in school. From all those friendships, those three groups, you'll find the perfect group that you fit in. The one that will not pressurize you. You don't have
Yes.
to tell your friends to stop smoking, don't do this, don't do that, because they'll not listen to you. They'll actually take you for a fool. Just be you. Make me I always tell my son, I am your first best friend. I'm your first girlfriend. And I'm your first lover as a mother.
Yes.
Motherly love, parental love.
Yes.
So confide in me as a best friend. Confide in me like a mother and a lover, because I loved you first before the world loved you, just like God loved you first before He planted you into my womb. Always know
Yes.
that I'll always I got you no matter what you do, until the day that God says it's enough. Even when I always tell my son, even when you marry, you still my son. Always know that. So whatever you do, remember that one, if you're doing it for yourself, and there'll be consequences. If you think you're hiding from your mama, the world will not hide from you. It will know.
That's
And
true.
it will find a way to bring it to mama, and mama will know what
Yes.
you've done. Just like you've talked about the Isili boy. The mother did not know from the word go. She heard it from others. And the boy was brought home. The boy is doing this, the boy is doing that. Now the mother knew and started telling the child, don't do this again. The government will be on you. Then the boy didn't hear. And it happened. You see, another thing, as parents, it is good to pray for our children, because
Yes.
prayers will always protect our children no matter where they go. Whatever you tell God and you talk to God about your child, it will happen. It
Yes.
will happen, because the God that we serve, no matter if you are a Muslim or a Hindu or a what, we serve one God. And He's a hearing God. He hears. Whatever you tell Him, He will hear. There is no manual at He will go. Like you see, when you buy a phone, you'll buy a manual. When you
Yes.
buy home theater at home, you'll have a manual. When you buy a fridge at home, you'll have a manual. When you buy a microwave at home, you'll have a manual. But when you give birth to a child, you don't have a manual. Your only manual that you have is by kneeling down and just giving the child the right things that you know, by being told by your mother who was there before, who brought up you. That's the only money you get. And if your parent is not alive, for those who are orphans, they still get advice from adults. That's the
Yes.
only money you. So the best thing is, all I can tell us, I can tell us mothers and parents, we try and be best friends of our children. That's the
That
only way for us to know them better. They might hide from us for a certain period, but they will be guilty. They will
yes.
be guilty because they know if you find out and they have betrayed you, it will not be a good thing. So definitely they'll always try a way to tell you. You will find that even me, I always even tell my son, if you cannot face me, text me. We can chat like friends. If you
Yeah.
cannot
Yeah.
even text me, WhatsApp me. If it's something that you can't even WhatsApp, do voice call.
Yeah.
On
Yeah.
WhatsApp, do a voice call. Talk, and then send the voice note to me. Do a voice note and send to me. There's a time he
Yes.
did that, and he sent me a voice note, and whatever he was going through, we rectified it. And I sent through a voice note too because he doesn't want to come and face me. So when we do, if it's a chat, you continue with the chat. Don't call the boy or the girl at you want to talk to them face to face. They'll still not confine in you. If they want to chat, continue chatting. If it's a video, it's a voice note, do a voice note too and send it back to them. And that way, you'll be best friends. You'll find that you see, you hear always people saying that I'm a mama's boy, I'm a mama's girl, or a daddy's girl,
Yeah.
because that parent drew the child closer
Yes.
and the child
Yes.
says everything. You don't even hear of ladies who have married boys and they'll be like, oh, this boy, anything we try and do, the boy always asks the mother first because they've been best friends. You can't come between them. It's so tough.
Yes.
Sometimes,
Yes.
even for you, like a parent, it's hard for you to let go, but you find
Yes.
yourself that you are so attached to your child in a way that even you letting go and the boy is married, you still feel, hey, there's a gap.
Yeah. Yeah. That's
So
true.
all I
Yeah.
can say,
Uh-huh.
all I can say is this:
Mm-hmm.
we need to be best friends. If you see your child misbehaving, just tell your child the correct thing. But now the problem also comes from
Uh-huh.
friends around. There are other parents who are maybe your neighbors. You cannot even tell their child you're doing the wrong thing. When you go to their parent and tell them, you see that the parent is even against you,
Yeah.
or you even see her, she's mad. You don't
Yeah.
want to listen, so you see, and you end up knowing that, you see, if the parent can react like this and you are there, that means in that house they do it even worse and they don't care. So that
Yes.
shows that even that parent is the one who is wrong, and she is bringing up the a wrong generation. We need to bring up a good generation that when we are old, we'll see that this young generation are focused, are people who can take care of other children as well. You see?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
But now if you find that another parent, when you correct their child, they are mad, you wonder
Mm-hmm.
how they were brought up themselves. It becomes
Yes.
even difficult for you. So the only thing that you can do is withdraw your child from them. Just tell your
That's
son or your daughter, stop working with them because even the parent herself is not responsible and they don't care.
yes.
You see, like there was also another story I saw online.
Uh-huh.
A girl who was confessing, and she was saying she was a street, not a street lady per se. What do you say? Like, she used to sell her body, but
Oh.
she was like confessing and saying it started way back when her mother used to sell her body and bring men in
Wow.
the home. So she saw it
Wow.
as a normal life.
Yes. Yes.
But now, when she's old, she started saying that parents get wrong. If you feel like you need to bring a man there in your home, send your child to your auntie. Do your things alone. Don't show your daughter. You know, the things her mother used to wear, she used to wear as well. Because even the mother never used to tell her it's wrong. She used to see other friends. Their parents would tell them not to wear short clothes. For her, it was a normal thing. And then she would even say that when she was in high school, there were so many parents who were against her. And she used to think that they hated her for nothing. It's a normal life. So she started even drinking and all that. But when she was like, what do I say? Vile alifunguka macho, when her eyes were opened. And she realized whatever she's been through, it was a bad way. It was a bad upbringing. And it was not the right way. So she was just urging other parents not to do the same to their children because it causes them psychologically, it tortures them, because she said that there's a time she even wanted to commit it to be deleted from the world, because she felt like she's not loved, she's not cared for. But the things she did, for her, she thought it was normal, drinking, partying. So when she called their friends, let's go and party, their parents would say no, and she will tell them, you sneak and come, we go. And when their parent would find out, and she would feel like they are betraying her, because now the friend now will no longer be her friend. She will end up having less friends, you see. So sometimes even so that our generation, for our children, the generation will be good, because they see what we do, because we are the first people that they look at.
There's an echo.
Yeah, I don't know where it's coming from. For me, I'm good, and my network is also good, but the echo has gone now.
Yeah, it's gone.
Yeah. So you hear what I was telling you?
Yes.
Well, when you also see your child doing the wrong thing, for example, there are those kids, they are taught adult stuff at a young age. And then you send them to school, then another child who knows those bad behavior teaches your child. And then your child, when you learn that they know that, look for videos, Google down videos, so that you straighten them and tell them it's wrong. These are things that are done by mature people, mature married people.
Yes.
You see, you show them diseases, videos. You see, if you show them videos of UTI, they'll be afraid. It will stick in their mind. You show them teenagers who live with HIV and they regret their life. You see that child will do a turnaround. Whenever you're in the house, teach them to pray. You don't need to teach them a lot, but those little things that you train those children now, because it's their foundation. You're building a firm foundation for them. If you do that to them, when they are old, they'll do it more perfectly, because it's a channel that you've tuned in their head that they need to be doing. Even when you are not there, they find themselves doing it. Even when they are out there in the world and they know that they are doing the wrong thing, they'll turn their way and they'll not do it again, because they feel like they are betraying you and they're betraying God,
Yes.
You understand? So these teenagers, when you see your son or your daughter behaving like they know it all, just draw them closer, to just bring them slowly by slowly. They'll finally tell you. Give them even a story of a friend. You say, way back when we were teenagers, there's a friend of ours who used to behave this and this and this and this. And you'll hear them saying, I have a friend like that. You see, you've already opened up. You've made them have a room, an open
Feel
room for them to confide in you and feel comfortable. Yeah. Once, don't show them that it's bad. Don't do this. You're not supposed to do this. Shouting at them, like you've never done it. Don't behave like you've never been in this world. Behave like you've been there, and you know it, and you know the consequences. They will even tell you. Even my sister said this. You leave telling you that I went to my cousin's place and they did this. And you are learning.
Yeah.
And that way you live to counsel even that other child. You'll one day call that child and tell them, I heard you are doing this.
Yeah.
You'll counsel them and you'll draw them closer and they'll be your best friend. And that's why you see in some families.
Your network. You are getting lost.
Cousins that confine in one auntie because that one aunt. Can you hear me still?
Yeah, now I can hear you, but before you are lost, totally lost from the network.
Okay. So you hear
Now
what I'm telling you?
Yeah.
It's not easy to bring up things that you think is best and confiding in God. That way you'll be, because as long as you remember one day you are a teenager and there are things that you are going through and you saw your friends going through, tell your kids. They'll know that you've been there before. They'll even tell you the things that they are going through.
Yes.
So that's all I can say for now. I don't know if there's anything that I've left out in my head, but I hope it's all out.
we shall still flow. It will come back as we go along. So let us have Joy. Joy, you've been there, you've done that. What are some of the experiences you've had?
Me, what I can say, Cynthia.
Uh-huh.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you 100%.
I was saying about the teenage. I've not come that long from there. I've been there.
Yes.
Like some years, it's not that I cannot say even 10 years ascended. But
Yeah.
the way we came up is like when we were kids. There is a culture goes away with our kids nowadays, because in our days back there, I'm not that old, but even our parents get you doing wrong, they will cane you, if it's your parent or not.
Yes.
But this thing has come now. I think my network is not clear. Let me end and then come back. Okay. Somebody called me in the middle. Now I don't hear you even.
Okay.
A minute I leave, then I come back.
Okay. So Anafi is here. Hi, Anafi.
Wow, Anafi, hi.
Hi too.
How are you doing today?
I'm doing good.
Let us see if Joy can Joy's network is better. Let us hear Joy.
Yes, I was now it's okay, because somebody called me in the middle. That's why my voice goes. I've been trying to, but now I think it's back. So what I was saying is that we have let our children, nobody can cane our kids. And that is very wrong. In our place back then, even my big sisters, they used to say it. When somebody gets you doing wrong, even in the road, they will stand there and say, kids, can you stand up here? He can cane you, and your parent cannot tell anything and cannot say anything. because that was the culture back then. But now our kids, even me, I come along that category of now, like teenage from like around 17 to 25, they don't listen. Even me, I'm on that bracket. I can tell even my story. I came from I could not even listen.
Yes.
And that is because of
Yeah.
friends. Friends, the friends that you are having, you have to check. Even my daughter now, I cannot allow her to play with anybody. I have to check who is she playing with. Because I know where I come from, we used to do those things. That's why I cannot allow my kid right now to do that. I keep monitoring. But our parents today, I think they have failed because you cannot talk to any kid. If you talk, you are bad.
Yes.
Because I
Yes.
remember even me, I pray God, like even some lives can be given back. Like today, I given a chance to go back. I will go back to my 17-year-old and start a fresh life. But that is not going to happen. So
I know.
where I am now, I'm telling I don't want my kid to become like me. Because there is a stage you are friends. Me, I blame friends. But another thing is parents. Parents, you have to look, who is your child walking around with? Are they good? Are they having good behavior? What are they talking about? Most
Yes.
because like us used to go firewood, and that is where we spoiled. Because we go there, we pick stories even you haven't had, but that day you go with firewood, you will have something and you want to try, and that
Yes.
and that spoils. It spoils. Like me, I have my own story. Like me, I get. Let me tell you today, Cynthia, where I've come from. I don't want anybody's kid to come through that way.
Yes. Yes.
Because I can tell now I am not reached 30 yet, but that I am coming from early teenage now. I cannot say I'm that old, but the experience that I have come through, it's so paining. When I sit down today and think, I cry. I feel like
Wow.
my tears just roll because of what I come through. But now, the way I have grown up, I realize that there is a mistake I make back then
Mhm. Mhm.
that I don't want anybody to go through that. And what I'm
Yes.
urging the parents, please, parents, be friend. The way that lady said, be friend with your kid. Don't be
Yes.
too harsh. You know, when you become too harsh, the
Mm.
the teenage stage, somebody might become more rude
Mhm.
because they keep saying, "I know what will you tell me." You see.
Yes.
So
Yes.
the good thing is, first of all, parents, you should investigate who is your kid working with. The
Yes.
second thing, is this theme is working with is good or bad, so you know how you can eliminate those teenage and tell, like the way the lady say, tell the story, and then she will see the story from a friend and she will keep off from that stage.
Mhm.
You see.
Yes.
So what I had, I felt like if the parents can listen, I prefer the cane come back, because that cane any parents can do, even on the road, even if I knew on a wrong side, he has to do it.
Yes.
But now we cannot do that. So it's good to be near your kid, because some our parents were busy. He didn't even know when did you go out, when did you come back. So
Yes.
long as
That's.
you keep time, you reach home early. That was the
Mhm.
trick when we are teenagers. Even you can come and start cooking up story. I was in the shop. You didn't see me. I saw you passing. Even your parents like, I didn't pass even there. How can you see me? Because of you want to know how your kids are going through. Because friends of your kid, you have to know them well. That encouraging somebody. If you know your kid as a friend, please can you investigate about that friend? Then you come up
Yes.
with a story regarding to that friend, but in a direct way. Don't go
Mhm.
direct. So you can ask yourself, like, hey, and these friends do like this and this. So that's good to investigate the friend. Don't tell your kid, leave that one. No. Use a story to eliminate from that friend. And if he's a good kid, he can listen because he knows you are his mom, you want the best. You can keep your telling, I want you to do this and this. In future is good. Have you seen somebody? You start even describing somebody, your neighbor. That you see somebody like that. Hey, when we were kids, she was doing this, and now see where she. You don't like to be like that, and that will give her motivate. You keep motivating. If you give them some option, you will choose like, hey, by the way, this is a good life I want. But if you don't show her that love, like this person did this to become this, he will not change. And don't be harsh. Be good. Like me now and my daughter, like she's not that old. I got in my teenage of 19 years. I can tell you 19 years.
Wow.
Because of nothing up. But now you cannot tell me like I want that kid to mess up like me.
Yes.
That's why I feel like my daughter, I want to be different from what I came through. That's why I keep communicating. Even now, I'm not with her, but I keep calling. Did you went
Yeah.
somewhere today? Tell me. He will start secure. Like when you want to go somewhere, he has to ask me first. Can I go here and here? I will allow her when I know that place is safe for her to play. But you cannot. You become, even if we are far, we have to work for them, but we are not with them. So our parents sometimes when they stay with the kids, they say, I don't cane somebody's baby. I cane my own babies. Now, no. So you have to deal where you are. You have to deal with that kid. Because your parents say, I cane mine, so I don't cane another's baby. Because you will feel like unachapa mtoto yangu you feel like unasemaje unacheza mtoto nikiwa mbali, so they keep that off.
Yes.
And they will leave their kid like they are staying. Many people are saying the kids that are staying with Shosho, they are so spoiled because they are not became.
Yes, it's true.
When you go even home, you start caning. They tell you go back. Don't cane our baby. Yeah, they are spoiling. All parents are not that good with caning. They will tell you no. Why are you caning her? Talk to her, and you are talking to her. She never listens. So you have to have that fimbo kidogo to change. Until the kid is like, no, ma'am, you are not supposed to be beating me here. When you are not here, I was okay because she was not even caned. When you do a mistake, you see, our parents sometimes don't depend that my parent is taking care of my kid. You have to check on your kid too, because there is some age they cannot do that what you are supposed to do. Yeah.
Yes.
So I urge everybody, please. Me, I know that stage from 18, 17 to 25. They never listen. These people in like campus, a parent sent her to school. When he reached there, he started family, and parents is saying she's in school. She's somebody's wife.
Yeah,
we have to follow our kids until school. That's even university is not the hand like my if kama ajilipi fees, please follow that kid. One day surprise, I tell them in your school, where are you living? You will be shocked where your kids are living.
Wow, I know. Yeah.
Because parents don't live and say they are grown-ups. They are not grown-ups. Under 25. They are still teenagers. They don't even know themselves even either.
Yes.
They have not even realized what they have in life. And somebody may spoil your kids there. Because when they enter school, like now the first years and school, they will reach there, they get another life. So you have to follow your kid to know that. Me, I have a neighbor who used to go to check on her kid. He came even when he was in college.
Wow.
And that is for parents. She go to school and say the teacher say he fails classes. How many classes she failed? He came the kid in front of the lecturers. He doesn't want to know that I am not paying school fees for you to miss class. Why? And that is why we are failing like parents. We have to check our kids. Don't say he's a university student, I cannot go there. Surprise as a parent to know where your kid is. Maybe she's not in school, she's eating your school fees, because when you go to colleges, you have to use your account. So some parents pay school fees, but no kid is taking school. They are going for out parties.
Yes.
And you thought you are teaching your school. Parents, please, I ask parents, go check your kids. Me, I came from that stage, but now I'm here saying, please, that stage is not good. And I pray nobody's child go that way. Yeah. Because we are talking of experience. Me, I talk of experience because I know where I came from. And now I'm praying. That's why, as I was telling you, like I feel like going back, but no turning back. But where I'm now, I can change my life too because I'm not too old.
Yes.
I thank God that I realized this thing early. That this is not the way to do it. You can imagine somebody. You can get my friends like my age mates. A lot of them are married right now as we talk. They are married. People are tarmacking. Like I'm being beaten in the house because you left school and go. You thought that was a good thing. And your parents were like parents. There are some parents they are not supporting their kids, Cynthia. When somebody say I want to get married, how can your kid amemaliza form 4 you want her akulete ng'ombe for what? Tell us, do something first. Take something that when you go to some, men nowadays, if you don't have something, they will sit on you. They will do anything they want.
Yes.
Because they know you are early placed because you left the school and follow him. Now she can do anything she wants. And you cannot do anything. And that by you are realizing yourself you have 2 kids. Where are you going with 2 kids?
I know, nowhere.
People should say, like, parents don't accept. Tell your kid, no, this is not the right way. You have to get your something. When a man knows you have something, he can respect you very well. But when you don't have anything, Cynthia, I am telling you, will face the wall. And the wall is rough. It's not that smooth.
Yes.
And that's what teaching me today that I have to fight for myself. Nobody can lie to me like right now I want to marry you. Marry what? I know my sense now. But in my 25, you could tell me, let me go marry you. So I will go.
Yeah.
Because nothing is in my mind at that moment. But now you open your eyes, you say, what? Where am I? For people, we were learned by the responsibility of a child. You have a child, you have to take care. She has to go to school. And that's give your mind like, oh God, I'm teenage. And I'm a parent too. What shall I do? I have to work. You know that the kid wakes you up. But if you don't, like that time when you get a kid and somebody tell you, oh, okay, you can come to my house, come stay with me. All of a sudden, another next kid. How can you realize that you have a mistake? Nothing. Because you will reach there, will be pampered with the flowers, 2 days, 3 days, a month, 2 months, a year hence, another baby arrives. And the man shows you the 2 colors. What will you do as a teenager? You don't even have anything to support yourself. You cannot go back home. Your home tell you left school fees in school and come back.
Yes.
You know, some parents may tell you go back and get that school fees first before you come home. You find somebody taking a suicide because she's stomaching. She doesn't have any in front or back. But what can she do? You end up in streets. Somebody may sell his body na aanze kuulisha watoto. Because amepata responsibility that's not even at the right time. People should learn. Me, I've learned a lot. When I get my baby Cynthia, I'm telling you, I've come a lot. Nobody can lie to me right now, like telling me, like, hey, what are you telling me? I open my eye through my, and you don't learn. You will never learn.
Yes.
Being a responsible mother at that teenage age, I think somebody should learn something from there. Being a parent at a younger age, my friend, it's not easy. It's not easy. That's why I'm telling somebody when you are under 25, don't even try to get a gift. You will be a parent for no reason, and you have not even realized your future. You have to know what I want. People, when we were in high school, when you reach in Form 1, you are saying, I want to be a doctor. All of a sudden, when you reach Form 2, no, the doctor come down. You change until you become like, hey, When you reach Form 4, you're saying, oh no, let what come out, come out. Because you are not focused on what you want.
Yes.
Please, what you want, go for it first. Leave other things aside. A good husband can come later. Because as girls, I heard girls most. I don't even think of men's because our one garama like ladies, when you get a muzigo, it's over. Everything is over for you. That's why I heard somebody. Please focus on your. If you have a dream, can you complete that dream before thinking of other things?
That's true.
Somebody was having a passion of becoming a doctor because of their influence of friends. Everything spoiled. Now even the dream has ended like that. You will never recover unless you change the route. Please, under 25, before you notice yourself, don't let anybody to drive you, because at under 25, when you are in university, they don't even mingle with the boys in the university. They are going for old people than them, and they are saying they are getting things. Let me tell you, you can fight. Don't run for somebody who has car. In your like 26, 27, when you are stable, you can get your own car. What was the difference when you sit down and wait and relax and focus on your things? When you will get your car one day, and when you will sit down and ask yourself, what am I running for? When I was going for after that's those men. Ask yourself that one day I will have mine. Don't think of somebody's. He has gone which far to get that car, and you are running to it. Can you tell your mind, I want this car? Don't say, I want this man because of this car.
Yes.
And that will keep you focused on your things, what your dreams. Most chase your dream first.
Yes.
Because when you cross and 26, when you go like 26 winter, it's like haha is opening, like And even when you are got married, when you are in college or in university, when you finish, you get your own job. You will not even see that person behind your back again, because you have your own things now.
Yes.
And that's make us complete, like follow your dream. What I can tell somebody, follow your dream. Don't make your dream die on your way. Others, we are talking of experience. Now we are suffering, but we are telling God, thank God you open the eyes so quickly before we mess up again. Because when you are a single mom, you're so desperate, like I don't want my kid to be raised with no father. No. You have to stand up and say, I mess up, I don't want to mess up again. This kid might not take me. A single mom name is not a problem. One day, even you reach even 32 years there, you will still get married. What is the difference?
Yes, I know. That's true.
Yeah, people should style Cynthia and say teenage. Don't take when you are in Form 2, Form 3. That's where we mess up. Me, I can tell you, Cynthia, I breastfeed my kid when I was in Form 4.
Wow.
I asked to shift to today's school, going back home, doing that. And that I'm telling somebody, don't go back like me. I normally urge my friends, like, please, if you have no kid, don't try right now. Focus on your life first. Me, what I go through, I don't want somebody else to go through. Even my friends, I normally tell. When you see somebody and say, Joy, how are you surviving? I say, no, you don't know my story. So don't try mine. Because now I'm stable. You cannot tell me like you want to go through my way. Focus on what you want first.
Yes.
I cannot tell somebody to get married right now. If you are not even that, you are not late. Focus on your dream. People are saying, you know what pressure in the like I had my friend one day called me, Joy, why are we waiting? People are getting married. I told, don't follow that people are getting married. You don't know what else inside. We are left alone. Like you start counting for me, Cynthia. Like how many of us have we remained in the village? I say no, me, I don't mind. If you want to go ahead. Because me, I can tell you, don't look for a kid even now. You are. What do you have for your own self? You say no, I don't have anything. I say okay. Yes, first. Don't count. Don't peer pressure like all of people have gone in the village. Those houses, if today is Cynthia, we go out here and tell people to expose what they what they are going through in that houses. You will cry.
Yes.
People
I can
hiding tears behind the roofs.
I can imagine. Yeah, I can imagine. Yeah.
People are going through a lot. If today the world will say ladies from the young marriages to open up, somebody you will I don't know. I don't even like how I can explain. And somebody is counting you like we have not get married. Go get married. Even me, when I don't get married, it's no problem. So long as my life is stable with my kids, because I mess up. I don't want to mess up. When somebody came, like I have this, you have your own things. You cannot run. You can choose now wisely.
Yes.
When you have your own things. Don't run and say my friends are getting married, I'm alone, and nobody sees me. Focus on what you are doing.
Exactly.
Don't do like peer pressure, like everybody has leave me in the village. I told him let them let me even remain alone. No problem. One day you will be saying I was telling you the truth.
That's true.
Because nobody knows what they are going through, and until they enter your shoes. You will never know what somebody goes through until one day people must say, like I heard this thing that says, don't charge anybody's job until you go that shoes, do that job first, then you charge. You will know the pain, you will know the goodness, you will know everything inside that job.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's wow.
What I can tell you is that learn by experience. Me, I have a lot to tell. One day we will tell a story here.
Wow. And that is very good, Joy, because you are helping someone who might be able to, who is maybe being tempted to go your way. And they don't realize that, when you have a baby in your teens, it's very difficult to focus on other things, because now all of a sudden you're a mommy, yet you're supposed to be a child. At 18 is you're still a child. At 19, 18, because you're not yet grown up. You have a lot of emotions, a lot of chemicals going through your brain. You're not yet yourself. Yeah. But now, especially,
please.
Yes, especially in the African setting.
People under 25, please listen to what people are saying. One day, Cynthia, we will organize a program. I will tell my story from year 6 until where I am today. People should know. Some people are going through a lot.
Yes.
But
yes.
they have to look their life. Don't look like I want this, I want this. Don't go for luxurious things. That will end one day. What will you do? You will end up, some people will end up with disease that they cannot even return back.
Yes.
Some people will end up, they don't even, because let me tell you, Cynthia, our girls here outside, you know what people are saying right now? They are saying even people who have kids are more important than the people that they don't have kids. When you get a girl and ask you, do you have a baby? They say no. No, I even looking for somebody who has a kid. Reason being, how many abortion have been people are doing outside here? How many people are taking outside here? Teenage age, she's taking P2. P2 is advised twice a year. When I ask the doctor, because you get a girl in Form 4 taking her pills, is it advisable? Even she has even a one kid. Now already she's taking pills. When she reached the stage of getting kids, she doesn't have. Reason being, she used to take medicine. She used to remove babies and say, I want to be a girl. If you want to be a girl, style up. Don't do that things.
Yes.
Believe yourself. Abstain and say, no man, nobody can force you. Like,
nobody.
Is nobody raping you? No. You are the one taking yourself there. You are, Cynthia, I'm telling you, people are scared of kids, but they don't remember of STIs. They don't remember of HIV.
Yes.
People are are sick. They cannot tell you. I'm telling you, people are sick, but they cannot tell you I'm sick because they are
Yes.
sick. They want you to be sick too. Nobody is caring about you. Like I'm sick. Nobody can tell you I'm sick. I will not stay with you.
Mm-hmm.
People
That's
should
true.
learn. Better even a kid than somebody who was outside there doing the abortions. They having
Mm-hmm.
ugonjwa unaona. People are
Yeah.
acting out. I feel pity for them because now men are looking even for somebody who has kid because they say the more even the who has kid is more even ako smart than even somebody who doesn't have because the
Yes.
one who has kid, amejichunga, he knows what he mess, he's
Mm-hmm.
prepared and he's what she wants.
Yes.
But
Yes.
unapata mwenye ako huko nje ana but ameoza. I can say in
Yeah.
a bad word. And what people are saying outside here, when you listen, you feel like
Mm-hmm.
closing your ears. Never, you become deaf.
I can imagine. I can imagine.
People are
Wow.
suffering here. People style up. In universities, what they are doing each and every day, please style up. Focus on your studies. Me, I normally tell, I have even my brothers, watoto wameenda
Mm-hmm.
university. My mom was telling me, can you talk to them? I think you have learned something from your life. Can you talk to them? I start asking myself, like, what has my mom seen in me? Me
Yeah.
talking to them, and they cannot even listen to me because they see me I'm a bad person. I get a kid, you know. There is one day my one telling me my auntie is saying, hey, my auntie has a bad behavior. I told, okay, thank you. But when
Ah,
they sit there, they want advice from me again, from that bad auntie. They don't know what I go through.
yes.
I'm telling you, people out there, they have to style up. Please, university kids. Me, I have the people are calling me mom there. They are calling me aunties. They are there. I keep talking to them. Even I was having my sister's daughter coming to my advice, like, what should I do? I tell no. Stay focused on what you want. Now she's preparing what I'm telling you right now. She wanted to leave school. But after leaving school, university, she tell me,
Uh-huh.
"What life out here?" I told her, "What you see me doing, don't enjoy and say I'm enjoying. Life
Uh-huh.
here is hard. You are in school. You are depending on your mom. Everything your mom was sending to you. But now you came out of school and say, I don't want school. When the fees delay, she said, no, I cannot stay home. You see, that teenage stage is so bad.
Mm-hmm.
Now he's telling his mom, I want to go back to school. What I tell her, mom, don't usimbembeleze, live the life imugonge. He came to
Yes.
me, I'm tired. I want to get kid. I told him, have you gone? Have you come? I tell you my life. You will not even think of a kid. He came.
Yes.
I tell her every step that I go. He say no, I'm going back to school. Now I may decide she's coming to Canada to study by January. She's coming, she
Oh.
changed the course. He want to come to nursing.
Oh. Wow.
You
Wow.
see,
That.
now I'm a change. He knows, like, why is Joy doing this? I say, come,
Mm.
I tell you. When I tell her, like, he say, no, let me stay back home. She's assisting her mom, like, right now, she's waiting for that to come there. But she was that rude, like, she could even talk to her mom, like, rudeness, like, she can tell you, cannot tell me anything. I am a
Yes.
grown up. I have an ID. What is an ID for you? She was telling her mother, I have an ID. I am a grown up now. Until the mom tell me, please, is your friend. Can you talk to her? Then he come to me. Even if she was even deciding to go Saudi, imagine, after leaving school. Like, let me go die there.
Wow.
I told no, you will not lose up. You are a bright kid.
Yes. Yes.
So how can you make your dream die like that, Cynthia? People should not never let their dream go. They have to fight for that dream.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, never let your dream die. Fight
You
for
can't.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, fight, please.
Because you're still young. There's still
Yeah,
so much time ahead.
yeah. When you ask you like, hi, I told you no, you are still young. You are under 25. That is the pressure.
Exactly.
When you stay home and tell the mom, don't even give her a 5 bob. Let her look for this, everything like pad, credit, everything. Don't give her even a bob. The mom stop doing that. She style up. Like life is hard here.
Yes, that's
People,
true.
people, people are facing a lot of things out there. But they have to style up. Like, don't leave school. Your mom is struggling. She struggled when you are young. Until now, you are going to university. She's still struggling. And you don't want to listen. I feel so bad when a kid doesn't listen to his. Me, I normally, by the way, I love encouraging girls so much. When I go somewhere and find somebody, I tell like, if you want to listen, listen, please. Some girls they have to listen. Even me, when I go to village, people are coming to me like, we want to talk with you. How do you do your life? You know, when they
Wow.
see you, your kid. My kid now
Mm-hmm.
is for sure they have never chased him for school fees. And I'm still young. They are
Yeah.
wondering, what are you doing? They want to know. Some others have
Mhm.
kids. When you told her, come from village, come do this work, they say, no, it's a work that you can give her a small work. Like you can start with even at 8,000 Kenyan shilling. She was not having a bopin at home. But when you call somebody even to start a job here, they can say, no, that's an embarrassing job. No embarrassing job, we are already mess. Let me tell you. When you are mess, when you are, Cynthia can tell you, when I was a mom, even
Yes.
somebody calling me, come clean this toilet for school, I can go. So
Yeah.
long as
Yeah.
you can give something to on the table.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Yeah.
telling you, you will do anything for your kid as a teenage. Because you
Yes.
don't want to be embarrassed like you get a kid, mtoto anahangaika, yeye mwenyewe anahangaika. Why don't you come out and do those jobs?
Yes.
Please,
That's.
if you are mess up, you are mess up. We will not complain, or we
Mm-hmm.
cannot tell some people like mess up, kuteleza iko.
Yes. Na sio
But
kuanguka.
hiyo kuteleza still bado unaweza change. You can
Yes.
change everything. Like for me now, let me tell you, Cynthia, I'm fighting. I'm fighting
Mm-hmm.
to come there because I know what I wanted. I'm coming there to still even going to back to school because I didn't
Yes.
finish what I want.
Mm-hmm.
People should
Yes.
think beyond what people think
Yes. Yes.
because you cannot say I have a kid. Me ni mnyonge, I cannot do anything. You have any power to do that. You have any power to change what you want to be.
Yeah. Yeah.
Don't
That's
that's why I keep telling people, don't let your dream go away. I'm keeping this. Even my brother was telling me, why are you struggling? I had you in my list. I say, let me try. Me, I love trying, by the way.
yeah.
He's telling my mom, why is Joy struggling so much? I had him in the list. When everything gets well, he will come there. I say, no, I can't wait for those 2 years. What am I doing here? If I have a way to go, let me go.
Yeah. Yeah. That's
I have
true.
to try. You cannot sit back, Cynthia, and say you are waiting somebody to finish his dream first. Then you
Uh-huh.
complete yours, and you have a way you can go there.
Yes.
Even
Yes.
she is wondering about me, like, why? What's wrong? What's going on in your mind? I say, no, don't worry. One day you will say, oh, you are right.
That's true.
Try.
Yeah.
I tell him, let me try until I fail. I end up in the wall. Then I will say, okay, leave to me now. But when
Yeah.
I've not reached that end, I will not do that. I will
That's
never give up.
don't. Yeah.
I will never. That's why I inspire people. Even one day I tell you a story like there is a girl I told, let us try. She doesn't have a kid, but she's
Mm-hmm.
hardworking. So I know he can manage even to do the process. So I tell, no, I want to get married. You have a kid. I say, okay. If your passion is to get kid, okay, go on. When you see Joyce, you don't say, I wish I knew.
Yes. Yes.
You'll come and say, I wish I knew.
Yeah. Yeah.
I wish I knew will not even turn anything back because the situation we have now, people are chasing other dreams that you are like when you heard you say, oh no, what is this now? How can I enter his mind and change that mind that she was thinking and
Mm-hmm.
change everything? But people never listen, Cynthia. But we are
Until
praying
they,
God to change their mind.
yes, usually some teenagers will wait to experience it themselves. That's the sad part.
Yeah, they
And
have to do it first.
yes, and it might end up badly, even worse than, there's a book that says a wise person will learn from another person's experience.
Yeah,
If you're wise, learn from others. You don't have to learn from yourself, because
yeah,
sometimes they learned through the hard way. Why would you want to put yourself through that hard way? Just learn from them.
yeah.
Yeah.
And nowadays, Cynthia, we are very lucky. We have people who are encouraged. Me, I tell you, this YouTube teach me a lot. Let me tell you
The
today. The
yes.
YouTube thing, I don't waste my data to do some silly jobs like I want to see jokes. Jokes cannot meaning. People are going for encouragement. You can see even
Yes.
somebody consultant here talking about people. I can encourage people. Like sometimes even I send some videos to share with a friend. When I see it's touching, I say, let me share this. Because there is a person in YouTube normally talks about the teenage age, the mature, when you want to get married. You see, you have to see
Mm-hmm.
yourself where you are. And that person has given me a lot of passion. Like, what? I was in a dark place. Now I can do
Mm-hmm.
what I can change because I'm not too late. I'm not even 30. And I'm still
Yes.
complaining, nothing like I cannot do. No, I have to do. And that
Yeah,
person gave me strength. I have to do. I'm not
you
too
have.
late.
It's not. It's not.
You are
There's
not
still
too
so
late.
much time. There's still so much time. And
Yeah, people should learn.
failing is part of life. That is part of life. Sometimes you fail, but
Yeah,
you don't just fail for the sake of failing. Fail and learn.
yeah, from your mistakes.
Yes, fail and learn from your mistake. Don't just fail and start and sit there. You wake up, dust yourself, and move
And
on.
so
Actually,
tell God,
you can be a very good motivator, Joy.
one day we will come here, Cynthia. We'll plan a day and I share my
Yes,
story. So long as you
yes.
don't show my face.
Yeah, I won't show your face. I won't. I know. I won't show your face.
I can, yeah.
Yeah, I will not
Because
show your.
I feel like telling them what I go through so that somebody can learn from it. You know?
Exactly. Exactly.
Be-
And that is the
be-
power of social media. Teaching
Yeah,
others. Yeah, that is
yeah,
the positive part of social media. You are teaching others, something that even some parents will learn from this. You don't have to
yeah,
be harsh all the time to your child. You can have
yeah.
that
You
heart
need
to heart
better.
talk. Yeah, you can
Yeah,
talk, keep your, like Gomez says, be a friend to your child, be the first,
yeah,
like the way we usually say a father is the first love to the daughter. A
yeah.
daughter's first love is the
And
dad.
that's some of us even was affected by that love, Cynthia. We were not
Uh-huh.
even shown love.
You
And that
see,
when you get love out there, you say, what is this? I
you
haven't
see,
experienced this.
yeah, you see,
Fathers out there, please check on your kids. Say even
exactly.
hi. Me, Cynthia, I am telling you, one day I used to ask my father when we were small kids, when we were going to
Uh-huh.
school, like when you ask your father, like, what is the time? She tells you is the watch and the wrist. You see? Ni saa ni na nyororo. Walikuwa wanatuambia ni saa na nyororo. Badala ya
Nyanyoro.
kutuambia what is the time. You feel like, why are you telling me like this? So you feel like, I'm out of this. One day I will tell you my story. Don't worry. That will come
We shall
another day.
organize. Yeah, we shall organize. Yeah, just
One
like this, so that
yeah,
nobody can see your face. Yeah, just
yeah,
like this. Yeah, that's the good thing about this. We shall organize and then we share heart to heart. Because
yeah,
I know it
Yeah.
will encourage someone, it will teach a
yeah,
parent, it will be
yeah,
very beneficial to someone, even parents who don't know how to take care. They have no
yeah,
clue of how to take care of kids, like that. You're just asking something small, like what is the time, and then your father says atini sana nyoro. That's, as a father, you're supposed to be close to your daughter. Let your daughter know that you are there for her. If anything, let her feel that love.
Like
Instead of
telling somebody time, it's not taking you even a second.
I
And you're
know.
telling your kid, and you know she's late from going to school. She want to know how much time should I take to reach school. And you tell her, son, and how can she even think when she was going to school?
I know. We have to teach our parents, like this coming generation, how to bring up your kids in a different way, because the way we were raised, it's not the same way now. It's different. It's very,
people
very,
are suffering out here.
it's different. We have to teach them how to raise their kids better, because we have learned that way doesn't work anymore. It doesn't work. Wow, that was a very nice encouragement, Joy. That is very nice. For
I
people
love
who are
my ladies. The one they are look like me. Hi God. I love talking to them.
wow, yeah, it's
Even
good.
if
It's
you have
very
a job,
good.
I could employ everybody who is willing to work, to have something. When they have
Yes.
kids, I feel so bad because when I saw somebody having a kid, she's so helpless. When you talk to her, she said the parent cannot even allow her to take care of their kids. And I say, thank God for Sabu, I have a good parent.
Wow, yeah, that's
They
true.
accept my kid and now I'm working.
Yeah, at least
That's a good thing.
you're making something out of your life, and there's still time, Joy. There's still a lot of time. Yeah, you
That's
still
why I
have.
tell you, my motto is try to fail, not fail to try. I keep saying that everywhere, even my what do we call bloggers, even in Instagram, everywhere. Try to fail, not fail to try.
Exactly.
Yeah,
True. That's 100% true, because with that you have more experience, and now you know how to navigate that situation in a better way, in a more
yeah.
better way. That's true. Gomez, you have any final remarks? Gomez, I see Gomez is back. Hi. Hello. I think she's back, but I can't hear her. Yeah, that's true. Oh, wow. That was very nice and very encouraging for parents and for teens. We hope, we hope that some people can be able to watch this video, because teaching people how to take care of teenagers, and parents also learning how to take care of teenagers, and especially from a preteen, Joy, your experience is very, very important, because it's teaching other teens, don't go this way. This way does not work. Please use the other path. This other path is better. Yeah. If you have ears, you will listen. If you don't, you'll want to experience for yourself. And it might be worse than even Joy's.
What even I go to?
Yes. Yeah, it might end up worse. And this issue of, teenagers wanting this microwave generation, I always call them the microwave, because they want these sponsors with cars. They don't want to work hard for anything. They want everything just on the table. That is a bad
They
way
want
of
something
life.
easy. They
Yes.
don't want to be sweating.
Yes.
And nothing comes easy, sister. Nothing
Yes.
comes easy.
Nothing good.
Nothing cannot
Yes.
be easy. Yeah.
Nothing good comes easy. Nothing good will come easy.
When
It's a
something
wrong.
comes good, you have to think twice
Yes. Yes. That is
before
very
falling for it.
true. That is very true, because
Let
nothing
me
good.
tell you something. There is another thing going viral. I don't know if you have seen that.
Uh-huh.
These
Which one?
teenagers nowadays, they want to go like somebody enter these cult things, then they date you for like 7 months. They fall in love with you. They give you out. Have you ever seen that things on YouTube going around?
No, I haven't seen.
Please, know somebody you are dating right now. In Nairobi, it's so bad. This loyal test thing has given out something that we call like, it may open up a lot of things. When you go somebody's through the messages, somebody is planning to give you out.
Oh,
And you don't know.
Oh, wow.
People are going, what? You have seen the loyal test?
Yes, those ones I have seen.
So far I've seen two that they have been given out. Somebody is saying waiting for 3 months, 3 weeks.
Oh.
And somebody is talking like, he doesn't even shake like he's giving out it's all, I am the one supporting your family with those money. So how can you escape? He's talking confident, like he's giving you out. He's not even bothered.
Wow.
Please, guys, don't run for this money. This money you don't know somebody else get from where.
Yeah.
Ujui ametoa wapi? She gives you a lot of money, then all of a sudden you fall in a trap.
Wow.
Wasichana wetu wanataka kitu rahisi. They need money. When they saw somebody with a lot of money, anakupeleka party, anakununulia present. Ask yourself, if this guy you don't know even the workplace penye anafanya, be careful.
Exactly.
Yes.
Be careful, because this thing is going viral, like people are going given out. Unapewa ma present. Somebody give you present for that short period and you are gone.
Wow.
And he's not even bothered that she has given you out. You are not the sister. You are not the brother.
Yeah, they
But
don't.
just their love and she has given you out. Please, if you get somebody has a lot of money, think twice. Something is not coming good that easy. You have to check. Like, is this person working? Because hakuna mtu anatoka nowhere, like nowhere anakupea 20,000 like every week. You need to ask yourself, hey, ni wapi anafanya kazi? Ananipea hizi pesa. Please. People are going out here. I see that thing and I was so like mad. Like, people are running struggle for that 10,000 a month. And you are good to go. Then struggling for like and 50,000 a month. And you don't know where is that money coming from. Aki tukule jasho yetu, please. Tukule jasho yetu. Even if you are getting that, be happy of that. Me, I normally say, be happy what you have right now.
Because it's
because hiyo ni unajua umetoa wapi, umesweatia from where. Please. Eti wasichana wetu wanapeanwa huku nje kama, you see the pretty girls are dying. You are asking yourself, huyu mtoto mdogo, what is going on? Ati amegonjeka kichwa imemuuma ameenda. You don't even know the reason. You see?
Yeah.
Aki, let's talk about our girls kabisa. Huku nje, don't run for something easy. You have to work for it, sweat for it. Yeah. This thing is going like, when you inaenda, it's so bad, Cynthia. People are running for money, but they don't know that guy where he's getting the money.
Wow. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Gome, any final shots before I read the comments?
For me, what I can say is learn from other people's experience and learn to listen. Even the Bible itself says that if you listen, if you become a person who listens more, you'll get more knowledge. You see. But if you keep on rushing and pretending like you know it all, you'll end up messing up, and there's no turning back. Once it's done, it's done. You only live once, and you better make your life more perfect so that when you asked, I saw another post, it was posted on Churchill's group, that if you are told that mtoto wako arudi kama wewe, how many will be okay by show of hand? So many people regretted. They said, no, I wish no. Be that person to raise your hand up because you know you did it the right way and you did it the way that you think it's best, and you're happy on your turn up, you see. But if you don't want to be, if you want to be one of those parents who regret, don't listen. You'll just mess up. You hear even people saying that when you are old, you are learning a lot. There are two things in life. There are those people who are old, and they never learned, even in their old age. Because even fools grow old. Fools grow old. Two, there are those people who have wisdom, good wisdom, and they are old. And that's why you even hear the grave is rich, because it's full of people who had wisdom. And don't forget also, it has people who are fools as well. Be wise. Be wise. Seek wisdom from God, and let me tell you, He will direct you to the correct people who will show you the right way. Learn to listen, and when you listen, you will learn a lot. You'll sit down and call yourself for a meeting and see whatever this person was telling you, is this person saying the right thing or the wrong thing? Rush to utter a word on anyone if they are correcting you. You better be silent, and when you're in your room, go ask yourself, this person told me this and this. Is she right? Is he right? Is she wrong? Is he wrong? And that way, if you have a conversation by yourself after you've had a word and a view from an adult, you'll find yourself in a better position in life that you'll not regret about it. You'll not even regret about it. Secondly, what I can also add, just like the way we've said that we need to be friends with our kids, we need to know even what they are going through. Because my son, whenever he's gone back to school, I always go through his phone. I always tell him, don't delete anything. There's a way my husband taught me that whatever message he gets in his WhatsApp, it comes to my phone as well, in my WhatsApp. He connected it, and my son doesn't know. I always go through his messages, so he can't even lie to me. So sometimes I read those messages on my phone, but I always want to see, does he trust me to talk to me? I don't want to tell him that I've hacked his phone, that his WhatsApp is also saved on my phone, but I want to see how close we want to become, me and my son. How close will we be? But I find out that sometimes he deletes some few things here and there, but I don't caution him, because I still want I want him to trust me. Because when I start cautioning him, I know there was a text like this and you deleted it. He will have a caution and ask, Kwani, you've hacked my phone or what? You see, he will withdraw. Just find a way. Even when you know the truth, just find the way that he will tell you the truth. And when he lies, just tell him, you are lying to me, but just know, you will never lie to God. You will never lie to God. So whatever you are doing, just know it will not affect you in future. And if it's a topic that you know you can add a story to it, to bring up the story that he deleted in his phone and he doesn't want you to know, bring that story up. And you will see him saying that there's a friend doing this, and yet he's the one, you saw the text on his phone through your WhatsApp on your phone, and he didn't know. Just be friends with these guys. Be friends with them. Tell them about these cyber crimes. They are all over. Whenever you're right now they're in school. When you're at home, sometimes do a few research. If there are some videos you need to save up, so that when they close school, you can show them and share with them. And especially don't share with them because they'll not watch. And these teenagers are funny. Send them a video, they'll not watch. But sit down with them and watch. Put it on the TV, because nowadays our TV are smart. So you can put them on Wi-Fi and put that station and Google that thing out. Let them watch. You'll see that person, once a child watches, the power of media, if you watch, it will stick in your mind. It will stick in your mind in a way that it will not erase. So whenever he wants to go astray, he will remember that video. and he will withdraw. She will remember that video and she will withdraw. Because you've showed her the power of media and the power of viewing. It sticks in the mind. And also when you talk to them, it's a plus for you, it's a plus for them, because you're showing them the correct way and the way they should go. Yeah, you understand?
Yes. Yeah.
So for me, I think right now I can call it a wrap and have a lovely night. I hope tomorrow we can still continue on the topic, or maybe do something else about our teenage girls and boys as well, because even the boy child has been neglected. We normally talk about the girls so much, but even the boys, we need to talk about the boys as well.
Okay.
Yeah. So for me, it's a wrap.
Oh, that's wonderful. That's wonderful. Yeah. It was a wonderful session. Wow, very empowering, very eye-opening. You know, that is very empowering for us as parents and for teenagers as well. You know, if you're a smart person, learn from someone else's experience. Don't wait for it to happen to you. You know what I mean? Don't wait for, because it might end up even worse than from the other person's experience. Yeah. So let me read some of the comments. Like Gladys, thank you for Gladys is saying, no, Vimai is watching from Zimbabwe. And then Gladys is watching from Kakuma camp. Okay. Thank you for tuning in, Gladys. And Vimoya, thank you also from Zimbabwe. Thank you for tuning in. And then, hi. Gladys is saying they can't complain. They thank God, which is good. And then she's also saying being a mom of a teenager means a lot of forgiveness, a lot of God's grace and powers. Sorry, God's grace and prayers. That's true. Bringing up a teenager, we need God very close to us, because sometimes we might be telling them something and they will take it the other way. But for you, you meant it the other way. You know, that wisdom from God, you know, to put the right words in your mouth so that you may be able, because to talk to your teenagers. Because as we know, teenagers are very sensitive. Their feelings are very sensitive. So we need God's grace and prayers. Yeah. The other comment is, sorry, I meant to put this one. I think teens push boundaries because their lives are so confusing. They want to know what will hold fast. That is true. Gladys is saying, I think teenagers, they push boundaries because their lives are so confusing. They are going through a lot. Let us not forget that usually at that stage, a lot is going through your mind. Your body is changing physically. Like everything is becoming strange. You're now growing up from a child to a teen and to a pre-adult. Yeah. So everything is not the same anymore. You're so confused, and sometimes you end up, you know, doing things that, you know, do not make sense, or things that will lead you into trouble. Yeah. We need to understand them the way they come and have, you know, the wisdom from God. And then Gladys is also saying, train the kids the way of God. When they grow old, they won't depart from it. That is very, very true. Thank you, Gladys, for that. That is true, because you cannot shape a tree when it is older. You have to shape it from the ground up. You know, if you're to align it, you have to align it from the ground up. As it grows up, you shape it into the right direction. Because once it's older, it will be very, very difficult to do so. Yeah. we should give them positive attention. That is very true. We need to give them positive attention and not screaming all the time, not beating them. Sometimes it doesn't work, because sometimes they will tell you, okay, you are beating me, and then what? You know, it's the same old thing that you do, right? And then it is essential to maintain a calm demeanor and tone while handling teenagers. Any situation can be lightened when we inject some humor into it. Yeah, it is true. Just the same way I was saying, sometimes the screaming doesn't work. You try to scream, and because they're already used to you screaming, you know, they dismiss it off, because that is your usual way of talking. You are never calm when you're talking about an issue. You're always screaming and shouting, of which doesn't make a difference in their lives. Yeah. So I think that's a wrap. I think that's a wrap for today. We don't want to make it too long. Yeah. So Joy was asking me about a little bit away from our topic. Joy was asking me about proof of funds. Can I prove for my M-Pesa statement for the last 6 months? So we say that when you're coming to Canada, when you're submitting your application, M-Pesa proof of funds is also a good way, because business, especially in Kenya, is done via M-Pesa. So using your M-Pesa as proof of funds is also a good way to submit when you're doing your application. Yeah,
Thank
you
you,
can use.
teacher. That was worrying me a lot, because me, where I work, he normally being paid through M-Pesa. So I
Exactly.
normally being paid through M-Pesa, then I transfer, but I have not transferred that much into. I use KCB like in my bank M-Pesa, like a M-Pesa account, like KCB M-Pesa. I keep my money there, so you know that way you cannot even proof of funds in account. You see.
Yes. Yes.
So I was worried, like if they allowing to me to prove funds through my M-Pesa.
Yes.
That was
They
my
do.
worry.
Because in Kenya, that is the mode of payment. That is the most common mode. So
that was worrying me a lot. When I went to submit, I was asking myself, are they going to allow me to submit for my M-Pesa?
yeah, okay. I think we shall end that, Joy. I
Okay,
will
thank you.
come back tomorrow and then we can discuss, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, everyone, and see you tomorrow. God bless you
Bye,
all.
Cynthia.
Okay, bye.